It is another beautiful day here in St Albans for M4J buses, and I think it's about time we started looking at expanding our route opportunities. Hey everyone, it's M4J here and welcome back to M4J buses here on City Bus Manager. It is bright and early in the morning here. We're just assigning buses for the day. As you can see, some of these routes are quite busy. SA005, SA001 seem to be the really busy ones. Passengers up in the hundreds. We've got some slightly smaller ones here as well. The Studio Surfer, SA002, ones like that. A little bit on the smaller side, but we can still afford to run some slightly larger buses on these routes because, well, we have the buses. Speaking of having the buses, by the end of today's episode, we're probably going to have more of the buses because the plan today, we're going to rejig the garage around a little bit. We're going to get some more buses and we're going to start planning more routes. So if I pause the game for a second, go into the map, I want to pick up some more of these. I think these will be very good indeed. In fact, this one here, excuse me, already I'm thinking we need to get this one running because 70 tours, they pay us $3,000 a week. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then we can get the London Coney one as well. We don't yet, excuse me, I believe have the trophies, whatever these are called, to unlock these ones. Because I tried to do this one last time, I believe, because it's quite lucrative. But yeah, St Albans City Football Club. Why would we not? So we need to connect it to the football club and connect it to at least one train station. Well, it just so happens they're just up the road from St Albans City Railway Station. So we could be really cheeky here and just do a 3-stopper that happens to connect up to the football club here. I think I might go a little bit further than that though, just so I'm not completely taking the mickey. Maybe we'll come down into this area here, which I wish I remember the name of. It's just completely escaped me. I keep going to say Oaklands, but that's not Oaklands. Oaklands College is here, and I don't even believe that area is called Oaklands, so that's defeats the point. But I think, yeah, do I just take the mick and do station to stadium? We could do that. I can't remember what the limitations were, but we will be able to fulfill it, that's for sure. I think we start down here. Maybe at the Samuel Ryder Academy. If you don't know who Samuel Ryder is, he was a gardener who owned a greenhouse, which is on Holywell Hill, which is around here-ish, I believe it was. And one day, there was a golf match that took place. I'm going to actually set up the line whilst I'm talking here. There was a golf match that took place between people from England and people from the USA. And I think the USA won, because they tend to, in these sorts of things. And afterwards, Samuel Ryder said, hey, why don't we do this regularly? And that is the Ryder Cup. He is the person who the Ryder Cup is named after. That's not the exact story as to how things happened. It always slips my mind a little bit, the exact story, but he is the person that the Ryder Cup is named after. He is the person responsible for the Ryder Cup. And it just so happens that he was located in St Albans around the time that all that happened. And his old greenhouse became a Café Rouge for a while, which is somewhere that me and my family used to go quite often. And then I think they closed, unfortunately. But yeah, again, the history lessons here are immense. I reckon... It says we're connected anyway, but I reckon if I just do that, that's close enough. And then we can start running back. Just trying to think what would be a good way of doing this. I think if I was to come along here, and then along the high street here, we'll stop at Morrison's, and then here we'll turn. And then we'll head around this way, and we'll kind of form a loop. I think that's a good idea. So Morrison's will next stop at, I guess, Ray's News. Ray must be really well known for his news to be ranked above everyone else's. Actually, we won't go to bus stop from Ray's amazing news outlet. We'll stop at the camp chip shop. And then we'll go this way. I guess we'll loop around like this. We could go to... Is that Clawton Court? Clawton Court? As well. There's a health club there. Let's do that. Seems a bit more lucrative. And then we also connect up to Millennium Maze. Yes. Okie dokie. Somewhere I've not been. That's rare. And then I think we'll come down to here. And then there. And then back to the academy. So this would be the 008, I believe. But we'll put that in brackets because I think this is going to be the Stadium Soarer. There we go. Now I believe the schedule is also set up by our client, is it? Maybe it's not. I thought it was, but maybe it's not. Oh no, it is. Look. Yeah, timetable set by the client. Excellent. Let's do it then. Activate now. Sweet. So that's one done. While we're waiting for all that to kick in then, let's actually look at reorganizing our garage here. So I want all the double deckers on this side. So we're going to start with this one. And we're going to move them across like so. And then 4, 5. And then we'll go this way. 6, 7, 8. That tells us how many... we've got room for 4 more double deckers potentially. But we also need to find space for some of these buses that have just been usurped. Some of them are going to come down here. Some will go elsewhere. Also, I have repainted all my buses now. So this is the park and ride livery that we've got here for the Citos. Kittos? Whatever. And then we've also got some Isataros. We've got some other Citos, I believe. Or I thought we did, that have normal liveries. Are they over here? Nope. This one? Nope. I thought we had one. I'm also in the process of selling this new Ramses. We actually have a bus that's out on loan at the moment as well. Someone contacted me and asked me if they could loan a bus. And I was like, yeah, go for it. So they've loaned the bus. I'm also actually tempted to move the park and ride ones to this area. Because this is only ever going to be 4 spaces. So it kind of makes sense to me to have those there. Because I don't think we're ever going to have more than 4. So if I just unpause for a second. And we'll let the bus shuffle take place. That was far messier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a bit more balletic than that, but never mind. So you're going to sit there right now, but eventually you will get moved. So we got room for 4 double deckers. Oh, are we selling this one? Nope, because they won't match my offer. It's annoying. The E-Way's tiny. Look how small you are. You've got 55, your capacity of 88. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. I was about to say, it's so small compared to the others. While we're waiting then, we've got quite a lot of money right now. So I'm going to pause again while I'm just doing this. We can afford some more of these. So I want to buy some more of these. Accepted. Accepted. And accepted. That's good stuff. We actually have some buses that need to get assigned as well. Where are you? There you are. So first of all, I kind of want to send you for painting, but the priority is getting you a space. We'll get you repaired and stuff in a second. So you've been given a space. Yeah. Oh, it's because you can't move. Well, you're about to get moved. And then you're going in that one anyway, but now you're there. So yeah, we need some more spaces. That's fine. I anticipated that. So if we build another street bit there, and then we'll put some larges. In fact, we don't even need larges. Mediums work fine. If we ever get bendy buses in the future, they'll take up the larges, and then the mediums will be used for the for the double deckers. I'm trying to speak. Apparently I can't. Right, so that's all assigned now. So now you can go to the paint shop you can go to the paint shop, and then in a second you can go to the paint shop. There we go. The good news is we actually have passenger numbers for these now as well, so we know what we're dealing with. So I can stick, I know it says 104, but you can do, and then you can go on that one, and then this one's only 27. So we can get one that's, you know, 38, although you're a park and ride bus. I've got to remember that. In that case, let's go down here. Get that little one. Cool. We've got an offer for this bus. Do you know what? That's close enough. I'd say that's close enough. I'm pretty happy with that. We can also, because we've got the paint thing set up now, we can start working on this. There we go. And then clean, wash, repair. Go for that one, and that one. Oh, we don't have tyres. We also don't have indicators. Well, that's no good. Hang on. Indicators, tyres, all that stuff. We seem to run out of these a lot, so I'm going to max out on those. And tyres. Everything else. We could do some more V-belts. We'll get 2 of those. I think we're okay for everything else. Maybe some more brake pads, because we do tend to go through those. And we'll get them immediately, because it's always nice to have them. Clean, wash. What do you need? Wipers, batteries, and brake pads, so we can actually do you. There we go. Right, so you are going to be the double-decker one, which I've put rubbish in brackets, but to be honest, I think it's probably the best out of all of them I've done, to be honest. We'll assign you. You're the park and ride, so we can assign you. I am very much looking forward to getting this automated thing set up. It's going to be a game changer. Oh, one other thing that I haven't done. We need to assign you. So you're the Cortland Cruiser, which sounds like something dodgy now I've said that out loud, but I can assure you it's not. Paste and M4J. This one here. Paste M4J. And then we'll sort out the paint on this one, and then we'll do the last one. Load, browse, select, apply, apply. And then this one. M4J. Boom. Lovely stuff. Right, so I think all the parts have just been dropped off as well. Yep. So if we fast forward a little bit, they'll all get taken inside, hopefully. There we go. It's starting to happen. Yeah, we order quite a lot. I think there's a way to automate that as well, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check the old research. So yeah, double-decker buses, articulated buses, that's what we're looking for. Articulated e-buses, in particular. The range, the charging thing, we come back with quite a lot of charge, so I'm not too fussed about that. We could maybe go for the solo e-buses, but I really don't want to spend any of our trophy things here, because I like what we've got going here. Automatic cleaning, automatic washing, automatic refueling, and better food are things. These 3 would be useful, these 2 especially. Reduce prices and reduce repair time. So it looks like we still have to manage it ourselves, but that's the holy grail. Right, now, if we can get that one sorted, that would be marvellous. You may have also noticed over here, we have a climate action day. So we're getting an extra bonus of 25% for all trips made with an e-bus. And I believe all but our park and ride buses are e-buses. I believe. Now that we've sold the Ramses as well. Or maybe the Satia isn't. Now I've said that out loud. That sounds quite logical. It's actually good that the double-decker can fit in both sized bus washes. That saves us some trouble as well. You actually off on your... Yeah, you're off on the 005. Good stuff. So what else can we do? We can look at setting up another route. Get some more money in. So yeah, look, these are doing well. Where are our buses? There's a question. So actually in town here, there's not a huge number of people on board right now, but it is only 5 o'clock in the morning, and we're not even near rush hour yet, so that's why things are a bit quiet. There are people in and around Hatfield though, so that's good. So let's go new route. We could go with the London Coney one. So we have to connect it to London Coney. 540 buildings connected, 97 points of interest, at least 10 bus stops, and at least 150 meter distance between the bus stops. That is absolutely fine. So here's a good place to connect up to, the retail park. This is like an M&S and a Sainsbury's, I believe, yes. And then there's more stuff over here, including stores that aren't named on there for some reason. So definitely we want to start here, but I think, or we want to go here at some point. I think what we actually want to do, kind of wanted to follow this down and then this way, but we've kind of already covered that. So maybe this one just avoids St Albans altogether and goes from Hatfield down to London Coney. Maybe we'll make this our first Hatfield exclusive bus line. That could work, or you know what I mean, Hatfield bus line. Where's a good place? Could go from the railway station and then come down. Yeah, this is where it starts to get confusing. This junction here out of Hatfield, I can kind of understand it, but at the same time, it's the dumbest thing ever. So I think what we'll do is we'll start at the town centre, and then we'll go this way down Woods Avenue, which is a road that I sort of know and sort of don't. I think that is a reasonable starting point. The other problem is we need to get to Coney Heath, which I guess if we loop down through Welham Green, we could do. And then we need to get to London Coney, which is over here. So I need to get to Coney Heath, and then we can either go down the 414 or down this road, which I guess works. So let's just carry on this way. Cook's Way, Millwoods. It's just so annoying I can't go this way. There are no connecting roads. It looks like there are. Maybe the game will register it as there being one, but in reality there is no roads there. This potentially, although I think this is farm. So I think we are going down through Welham Green, to be honest, which I'm not too upset by, because that can be quite lucrative. There's some good places that we can stop at down here. So I guess we're going to go this way. And we'll go to Heaton's Works and the Rookery. And then Welham Green Railway Station, which is actually quite useful as well. And then where are we going? Straight on. So we'll go to Dixon's Hill Road, Knowles Crescent, but I'll go down this end of Knowles Crescent, and then out this way. We'll stop at the War Memorial, because why wouldn't you? Tollgate Farm. Now we're in Coney Heath, and then here we turn left. Yes. Or we just go up the main road. We could go this way to the Peanut Roundabout, which is what this used to be called. I think it's still called that. And then we can come down to the Bypass Roundabout, which is this one, and then actually take the bypass into London Coney, or just take this road into London Coney, in fact. It's not a terrible idea either. We can connect up to some more places that way. So I think we'll actually do that. So we'll go to the Queen's Head, Crooked Billet, and then we'll go this way, and then we can connect up with that line. Again, I still don't know if passenger transfers are a thing in this game. If someone wants to let me know in the comments, that'd be useful. But if it is, then I guess we've done a good thing there. And then we'll come down King's Road, Hassledine Road, another War Memorial. We're good at connecting those up, it seems. Willowside, Thamesdale. Now we actually have got a route that comes down here already, but that's fine. And then we'll just terminate here and we'll run back. So I think we'll skip Thamesdale on the way back. We have encompassed everything there, haven't we? We haven't actually got the McDonald's, but I think we'll be okay. I think our passengers will recover from that traumatic experience of not being able to get to McDonald's directly on the bus. And then yeah, we'll head back to Hatfield. Now this will be interesting how it actually does this. It did it correctly, which is weird because I think now you can actually turn right at the lights here, which you couldn't do before. This whole thing used to work really well, and I think they've ruined it with the traffic lights, to be honest. And if there were accidents, I suggest that says more about people's ability to drive now than it does about the road layout on that bit. And if you've ever driven something like that yourself, you'll know what I mean. It worked well. In my opinion, it worked well. It didn't need redoing. But anyway, we're not here to bitch about the road network in Hertfordshire. We'll be here all day if that was the case. So we're going to continue our slingshot here around this area. And then, I guess, take this road back. So the town centre, the quickest way to get to it is this way, up the Great North Road. But then I'd be tempted to go to the station. So actually having it come this way is more beneficial. So what do? We did Millwoods. So now we're going to do Cook's Way, but I'm going to stop there. And then Oxley's, Elm Drive, St Philip Howard. Might go down a bit for Woods. And then Town Centre. Yeah. I think as a route, we take the long way, but you can kind of see how it works. The only thing we didn't really cover was this area of Welham Green. But I think if we just had a little run around that went around that bit, you can already see here as well how hard it is to get to that part of Welham Green. You'd think like, oh, a road from here over to here. But no, we don't have those. Literally where we're going, they don't build roads. Never mind, don't need them. Oh, I forgot about this section as well. Yeah, it's fine. It works. So we'll call this the H001. Colour, we'll go with something like this. Now, I think, again, the timetable is set by the client, yes. And there's different timetables for the different days of the week, but I'm fine with that. This I'm actually okay with, having the timetable actually set by the client. Just saves me some effort, you know. We'll activate you as well. So we have no data for this, but I'm going to anticipate something like 88 would be a good number for it. That's my guess. I've also just realised we need some more bus drivers if we're actually going to operate this. So again, this is a good way of saying if you want to have your name in the game and you want to become a bus driver here, the best way to do that is to support me either on Patreon or as a YouTube member. Links to both in the description down below. Any tier gets you in the game. I don't have enough lockers. Any tier gets you in the game. So feel free just to go for the lowest, the highest, any in the middle. It's entirely up to you. Let's go with another 5. And yeah, there's no pressure. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's absolutely fine. Okie dokie. Shall I get someone who's at least friendly, but crap? Sure. And again, you might be tipping the bus upside down, but at least you've got a smile on your face whilst you're doing it, eh? Right. Just, again, to get a vague idea, we'll send out that sized one. What size are you? You're actually not assigned either, so I could have done that. Oh well. It is what it is. Have we not increased our network yet? It says use bus. Maybe we just have to wait for the buses to head out, and that's what triggers it. Because I'm pretty certain we've reached 49% now. And we're getting to a point now as well. I think one of our biggest problems is our service centre isn't actually open yet. It opens at 8. We might change that to open at 7. But then right now it opens 8 to 8, which I think is a good time. With a lunch break between 1 and 3, which I believe is halfway. 5 hours, 5 hours. Yeah. So maybe I don't do that. Maybe I'll just let it do its thing. It's not a bad idea either. The good thing is that buses run at such a high frequency. Yeah, I don't think at once an hour is a high frequency myself, but if you're happy, then I'm happy. I'm satisfied, never had any problems. Good. Oh, we've hit 3.1 now as well. That's excellent. I'm very happy to see that. Here they come. Here come the hordes. I believe they're buying tickets though, so I'm happy for them to do that. Because that means we get money. So yeah, the money has gone down. We're basically half what we were at the start. But I think the happiness and everything's gone up, and our chances of making more money has also gone up. This is now flying along. This is now 46 out of 49. So we're so nearly there. And this is a good one to get because that's 42, which adds up to Where's our thing? Down here. 119. And we need 175 for the auto scheduler. So that would be so good if we can get that sorted. And look, we've got people on our new bus line. And there's people waiting down here. I think I might buy a charging station for down here as well. We don't necessarily need to make it nicer, but I'll make it nicer. We don't need to... I guess they're not actually sat here for long. But I don't know what your charge is. Is there any point in seeing what the charge is? Probably not. I imagine it's fine. Up to 31. So what are you? You're the Cortland Cruiser. So yeah, we'll just stick you on it, I think. Are you coming back from duty? I think you are. I've got to remember we've got these ones down here as well. And actually that one probably would have been better. Never mind. Okay. Shall we continue with our spree here? Do we have any new clients? We actually don't. So we'd have to create a new one anyway. But we might as well do that. And I think at this point we start hoovering up some more of Hatfield. I think that's a good idea. Now I'm trying to remember where the bus stations are in Hatfield. I think there's one in the business park. Now Uno, who are the actual bus operator of Hatfield, their depot is actually here, I believe. And then this all used to be Hatfield Aerodrome, or Hatfield Airfield. You may have heard about it. The DH Comet, the world's first jet airliner, that was built in Hatfield at the de Havilland. My God, my words! At the de Havilland Aerospace Company, which then became British Aerospace, and I think at one point it was Hawker Siddeley or something like that as well. I have a lot of family that used to work at BAE, so I know this area kind of well, but obviously now it's all just business park, apart from this area, which is a residential estate, and this area, which is a residential estate, and then this area, which is a business park, but not the business park, if that makes sense. I think that's what we're going to do, though. We're going to start at the de Havilland campus here, and I think we're going to kind of do like just a big circle around the business park, but with a couple of like dead end bits so that we can serve this area, and then we'll come around this way and then come back. I think that's not a bad idea. I'd like to connect it though to this, but I don't think we're able to, but we can at least connect at the Comet, so that's not the worst. So if we come up this way and then down this way, it just misses off this bit though. So I think, as dumb as it is, I'm actually going to do that. And then we're going to go this way. One of these roads, I think it's this one, Trident Place. They've got some really nice car garages there now. They've got McLaren are along there. There's a Porsche garage here. That's what this building is. No, sorry, that's what this building is. It's a Porsche garage. And then, yeah, down here we've got, like, I think it's McLaren. I say we, I don't live there anymore. McLaren, Rolls-Royce, or Bentley. It might be Bentley. Maserati, and then there's another one that I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, they got some incredible cars just there. You can go drive past, you can go look at them. Maybe if you're rich enough you can go drive one of them as well, which would be nice. Fortunately, my Patreons, as generous as they are, they're not quite that generous, unfortunately, but we're getting there, so you never know. One day the dream is on. We'll go Mulberry Mead. We'll go Campion Road. I think one here. There is actually a bus stop there, and I know that for a fact because I used to play football on that street, and we used to have to stop every time a bus came down. But we don't talk about that because sometimes the ball disappeared under the back wheel of the bus. But we definitely don't talk about that. Garden Village, which is very nice place. Trident Place again. Yeah, I like this. So we're going to go here, and then we'll go here, here, Beale's Hotel, which is actually more the Galleria, and then the Comet Hotel. Oh, this is the crap one, isn't it? Oh, do you know what? We'll do it. It's fine. And then Ellenbrook Lane, and then de Havilland. Why is it not gone that way? Has it seriously looped back on itself? Oh, if it's going to be a pain in the arse and do that, then I'm going to go here, here, and here. Sure, we're technically stopping at the campus twice, but why not? So you're going to be the village looper, which is H002. We'll leave the colour. The colour's fine. Actually reminds me of the old Hatfield purple a little bit, even though it's not that close. We're going to tick that. Now this one I'm in charge of myself, so I've got to make sure this is set up correctly. Let's say between 5:14 in the morning and 10:14 in the evening. There'll be a bus every 60 minutes. Now we'll reduce that to 30. And then here, where's the destination? The Odal Depot is a destination apparently. I guess that's fine. We'll also go for, I don't know, Aswick Avenue as one too. We'll do 5 minutes there. 5 minutes there. And then we'll do 5 minutes between turns. Yeah, we'll confirm and we'll activate. Cool. So now it's asking us to assign. I think for this first one, I think a 60 should be fine. More feedback. Driver had an excellent driving style. Good bus company. However, the drivers seem a bit grumpy. Well, you get a happy driver or you get a good driver on this one. You don't get both, as it turns out. Who knew? Okay. I think that'll do for this episode, to be honest. It feels like I'm only getting started still. I want to do more. So I might actually quickly knock off another episode after this one. We'll see. But definitely progress has been made. We surely now have hit 49%. If not, I'm going to have to set up more lines in and around Hatfield to connect more stuff. Considering our depot is halfway between St Albans and Hatfield, it does work quite well to do that. Oh, got another 001 that needs doing soon. We can actually start mopping up some more of St Albans as well. If you look and see, like this whole area here, I think it is actually covered when you look. Yeah, there's a couple of bits in the centre that aren't. But otherwise, for the most part, it's pretty well covered, I would say. Let's assign these buses here as well. So you're ready to go. 38. I mean, that's a park and ride one, so we can't use that. Do you know what? I'm feeling generous. You're getting 88 today. There might even be more room for people. And then they'll all be happy. If I check this again, still 3.1. But the average is going up, for sure. Definitely going up. So I'm very happy about that. And our ticket sales are... I think we sold like 800 tickets just in the time it took me to set up that other line. So that's very nice indeed as well. Alrighty then. That'll do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you're enjoying the series so far, drop those comments down below with ideas for future episodes, things you'd like to see and all that good stuff. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. It really does help me out. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you for your continued support. Like I said, it really does help me out. And speaking of helping me out, if you do want to become a channel member or a Patreon supporter, check out the tiers. Feedback on the tiers as well is very much appreciated. I know not everyone wants to sign up for whatever reason. That is absolutely fine. 100% respect that. But if there is a reason like the tiers are too expensive or there's no perks that you're particularly interested in, I'd love to hear the feedback because it means I can carry on doing things that you are actually interested in and giving you what you want as well as what I want. So yeah, if you've got any feedback, feel free to leave it down below. It'd be very much appreciated. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your evening, and until next time, I will see you soon.